Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Musin. Today I'm actually going to be going over a few cards that I actually missed in the past couple of days. There's new support on Laval and also a new Plunder Patrol card that I'm going to see at the very end. Well, not necessarily at the very end, but yeah, before we start, friendly reminder to like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so the first card is actually a Holy Knight CL. That was December 25th. I'm really, really late on this. Basically, level 4 Light Fairy. You can only use the first and second effect once per turn each. Okay, it's not like you only choose one. If this card is in your hand, you can return a level 7 Light Dragon monster. It doesn't have to necessarily be the CRU, or one Holy Knight monster you control to the hand, except Holy Knight CL, special summon this card. So yeah, it's kind of like a Licorice, but it's not a quick effect. And the second effect, if you control no monsters, you can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon one level 7 Light Dragon monster from your hand. I keep saying it, and I'm just going to repeat it until I die. This archetype could have actually existed back in 2016, and nobody cared. So, as long as I keep reading underwhelming things like this, I'm just never going to be impressed. This changes nothing to the deck. Oh my god. This basically looks like a typical water Pokemon starter that you would find in, I don't know, pretty much anything. Yeah. Otoshidamashi. Let's see if he's only cute or if he's actually a bit better than that. So level 1 Earth Beast Tuner, 1000 attack and 1000 defense for level 1. Those stats are actually kind of big. You can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. If you control a non-tuner, your opponent cannot target this card for attacks. That's garbage. If a monster is sent from the field to the opponent's graveyard, place one Otodomashi counter on this card, then special summon Otoshidamashi tokens. Beast to the number of counters on this card. Oh my god. Yeah, increase the level of those tokens by the number of counters. Okay, that's irrelevant, but basically, if a monster is sent from the field to the opponent's graveyard. That's what I don't like about this. So, if you're going first, this card is 1,000,000,000% useless. And if you're going second, you're wasting your normal summon on a card that actually relies on your opponent doing something, and then it becomes a one-card Needle Fiber. So, complete garbage. You might as well just play Deep Sea Diva if you want consistent one-card Needle Fibers. And without Needle Fiber, this card has absolutely zero potential to to do anything, honestly. So, yeah, complete trash. Alright, new Plant Link monster. That's Bengalenses of the Samsaric Cycle. Why are all the names today super complicated? 2+ plant monsters. We're off to a really bad start. Wow, Link 4, that specific? That's crazy. It's almost as ridiculous to summon as the Link 3 Thunder Dragon. It's impossible to summon. Nobody would ever play this in Thunder Dragon, so 2+ plant monsters, crazy. You can only use either the first card's name first effect or second effect once per turn, and only once that turn. Once again, off to another bad start. During the main phase, you can target one effect monster your opponent controls. You take damage equal to that monster's attack, and if you do, return that monster to the hand. I actually like this quite a lot. It's a really good effect. And if this card is in your graveyard, you can banish 2 or more Link monsters from your graveyard, whose combined Link rating equals 4. Special summon this card from your graveyard, but banish it if it leaves the field. Now, if you Link summon this, it's obviously going to be using monsters. Oh, not necessarily. It has to be by banishing 2 or more Link monsters. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, well, just make sure you use, like, 2 Link 2 monsters, or a Link 3 and a Link 1. If you're playing Sun Avalon or whatever, maybe that's a bit easier. I don't know how the deck functions yet. I need to make a planned combo and deck profile for my boy Drew. I didn't forget about you, by the way. Yeah, it's interesting. I really like this effect, though. The fact that it actually bounces back monsters during your main phase and during the opponent's main phase. It can be during main phase 1, main phase 2. You take damage, but it's not the end of the world, honestly. Just being able to have kind of a compulse on both players' turn is pretty nice. And you can keep using it again and again and again. So, yeah, decent, but just too hard to summon, honestly. A Link 4, this should have been the effect on a Link 3, I feel like, because plants, nobody really cares about them. Yeah, Lone Fire Blossom is great, but yeah. Anyways, Reliona, the Majestis Glass Witch. Obviously, it's not supposed to be Reliona, it's supposed to be Cendrillon, the Majestis Glass Witch. So the rank 4, 1000 attack, 2800 defense, 2 level 4 spellcasters with different attributes. That's super easy in Majestis. You can only use the first and second effect once per turn each. You can detach one material from discard, special summon one Magistus monster from your deck. But you cannot special summon monsters from the rest of the for the rest of the turn except Magistus monsters. This freaking blows. While this card is equipped to a monster, you can target one effect monster your opponent controls, negate its effect until the end of the turn. Absolutely fantastic. The other rank 4 is an MST, well, more like Archphoenix-centric, but as a pendulum scale. And then the fusion grants 1000 attack and I believe defense too. The Synchro transforms your monster into kind of, is it Bullblader? The card that just instantly destroys at the start of the damage step. Basically a Grand Mole that destroys instead of bouncing back. Not once per turn, and it's when it battles, not when it attacks. And also, yeah, I mean, that's basically it. The Link 1 searches. So, yeah, that's actually a really good card. Obviously, this will see play in Magistus, or... the thing is, it makes the deck so much more toolboxy. Like, all of your monsters can actually do a lot now. You can out Floodgates with the other rank 4, and this can actually negate monster effects. It targets, which kind of sucks, and it's only during your own turn, but still, not too bad, not too bad. Alright, now we're getting into the Laval support, so... Explosive Birth of the Flame Champion. Normal spell card, you can only activate one card with this card's name once per turn. Target 2 fire monsters with 200 defense in your graveyard. 200 defense is the most important keyword in fire-based strategies. One tuner and one non-tuner. I hate this. Banish both, and if you do, special summon one fire synchro from your extra deck with a level equal to the total level of those banished monsters. Alright, I think this card is complete garbage, and... just unplayable, because the thing is, you're already playing 3 Rekindling in your fire deck, and this card is objectively worse than Rekindling, because just look at it this way. It's kind of if you were, like, special summoning back your monsters, but their effects are negated, and you instantly have to synchro summon right away. But it's actually worse than that, because you also have to banish your monsters, they get no graveyard effects, and yeah, no, I only have negative things to say about this card. This is a 0 of, and has, yeah, legit 0 potential, because you're playing 3 Rekindling, and Rekindling is already kind of bricky if your deck isn't super consistent enough. So this, at the very best, is a bad card that you have to play, or that you want to play, more that, not really that you have to play. It's also a you can only activate one card with this card's name once per turn. No, just complete garbage. I hate this card. Yeah. The Synchro is Laval X-Lord, level 8 Fire Warrior Synchro effect. Alright, well, one card that you can summon at least, but let's see how easy that is to achieve. 2900 attack, 200 defense, 1 tuner and 1 non-tuner fire. You can only use the first and second effect once per turn. When your opponent activates a monster effect in the hand or in the field. Yes, it would be nice if it could negate the card. Quick effect, you can destroy that monster and inflict 1000 damage to your opponent. You cannot negate hand traps, and you can't really... pretty sure you can't... You can't just say, oh, I'm gonna destroy your Nibiru, now it doesn't resolve, so... yeah, I'm pretty sure Nibiru would still resolve even if you destroy it in your hand. Well, actually, no, I could be wrong. Wait, no. I could be wrong. I forgot. I know this has a good matchup against Altergeist Multifaker, but against Nibiru... because the thing is, Nibiru, I'm pretty sure, says tribute everything and then special summon. That's why even if you're not legally allowed to summon that Nibiru on resolution because you, like, used, like, the Orchest thing, you know, it still stays in your hand. But honestly, I'm not sure. If you could correct me in the comment section, but that would be nice. And the second effect, if this Synchro summon card is destroyed by the opponent's card effect. Alright, this is very specific. You can special summon up to 3 non-Synchro fires with 200 defense from your graveyard in defense, but their effects are negated. Alright, sure. I mean, this is decent, yeah, but it's actually destroyed by the opponent's card. It doesn't have to be by a card effect, so either by battle or by card effect. Yeah, sure, I'll take that any day of the week. I think this card is respectable. Not broken, though, and at least way better than this garbage. Like, what? Why would you play this? Yeah. Anyways, last and, of course, definitely not least, probably the reason why you clicked on this video, well, this is the best card out there. So, well, I mean, out of every card that I reviewed yet. Ravid Wing, the Plunder Patroll Pilot, level 4, Water Fiend, 1000 attack, 1000 defense. You can only use each effect among the first and second effect with this card's name once per turn. So you can use both effect in one turn. Yeah, sure. Okay, only once per turn. What? You can only use each effect among the first and second effect of this card's name only once per turn. The way this was worded, oh my god, so I actually have cancer. Oh yeah. Anyways, you can target one Plunder Patrol monster in your graveyard except Raven Wing, blah blah blah. You cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except Plunder Patrol monsters. Special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, add the target to your hand. This is so freaking sick. Oh my god, you get Grave Recursion, special summons from your hand, so you don't have to rely on your normal summon too much anymore, which is nice. Sure, it locks you under Plunder Patrol only, but at least Konami is forcing you to, I don't know, like actually use the cards for once. It's not a tuner, but oh my god, I actually really like this. I think this is pretty good with the field spell too. You get stuff in your grave and you actually do some, well yeah, you can actually special summon more than just one monster now per turn in Plunder Patrol, because the deck was kind of just normal summon pass. I didn't really like that. And the second effect, if this card is sent from the hand or monster zone to the graveyard, you can target one Plunder Patrol monster card in your spell and trap zone, special summon it in defense. Yes! Finally, man. Oh my god. I was waiting for an effect like this for legit 10 years, because the thing is, Dragoonity were way better than Plunder Patrol at using their equip spells, or I guess their monsters in their spell and trap zone. And basically, Plunder Patrol, it was just like equip, and then you kind of just get rid of it to use like a bonus effect of an extra deck monster. But now you actually get to do really cool stuff like special summon them, and also doesn't negate the effect of the monster you special summoned. That's really freaking insane. And you can summon any Plunder Patrol monster card in your spell and trap zone. Whoa, that's kind of scary. And also, if this card is sent from the hand or monster zone to the graveyard, that's super easy to achieve. I mean, I'm no Plunder Patrol expert, but yeah, also it has 1000 attack, so Elmirage target. Level 4 water really would have been nice if you could actually make Bahamut Toad by using the first effect, but it's not the end of the world. No, I think this card is actually really good. This card will definitely help Plunder Patrol significantly, because now you don't really have to rely on making Bahamut Toad with other stuff to interrupt with your opponent during their turn. Just a pure, clean Plunder Patrol deck actually gets you there, so I'm down. Definitely let me know in the comment section below what you actually think of all this, and yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, blah blah blah, and I'll see you next time. Peace!